rolling? Because apparently I gotta get it recorded. I didn't know until like 5 minutes ago. So.
Action.
Awesome. All right, well, my name is Rigoberto Castellanos, and I was born in Kenansville, North Carolina, February 8th, 1994. It's a very long time ago. I'm 23 years old. I'm fixing to be 24. All right. I remember coming from Duplin County. I used to play around in little houses with my friends and other little kids that I probably will never see again. And here I am back in this TRiO program where I'm going to speak to you guys, and hopefully I encourage at least all of you, or at least just one. So those friends then, they were at the age of 4 and 5. Now they're working in far places where I've never been to, and they follow the job because they don't have a job there. So some of those friends turn out to be fruit and vegetable pickers. Now, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but I remember those friends telling me, they always used to be like, you're going to be like us one day and pick up fruit and vegetables, or you're going to work the same job as our parents did as young adults. And I always remember telling myself that's hard work what they used to do. I mean, I had done the same work myself when I was younger. I was 14, 13, being out there in the fields and tobacco. That crap was hard. I used to sweat. The heat would be on my back. And I remember telling myself, this is not what I want to do. Never. And then all you do when you get home is you just want to eat and go to sleep. I don't even know if I wanted to eat, to be honest. I just wanted to go to sleep, and that's it. And so I believe my father used to make me do all that hard work when I was young so that I can learn, this is not what I want to do. Maybe I should just go off to college, become somebody better, have a purpose, be successful. My parents always say, they always, every single day, go to college, you will work these jobs that we worked when we were young. Because if you go to college, you will not. So I honestly thought that the other parents of my friends that were telling me, you're going to be just like us, picking up fruits and vegetables, I literally thought they were telling them those stuff, but apparently I was wrong. And then another set of friends, I still have friends that are still wondering what they want to do with their lives, and that's okay. Yet many of them have given up on themselves. You should never give up. They quit. They allow the word to be in the vocabulary. Never give up on what you want to do. It's your life, and you can do anything you want. When you let the word quit in your vocabulary, then you will never achieve anything. Never quit for what you want to do. Keep going. Have those limits. They're there to be pushed. And another set of friends that I encounter in life were friends that are now in prison. They're serving time for crimes they committed when they were either in high school or where they were attending college, or when they were 20, 21, 22, my age, our age. I believe these friends, they lost sight of what was truly in front of them. They couldn't see their targets. They never created any targets in life, so they missed. Every single time they missed, and they took the wrong path. But I still believe there's still a chance for them to turn their life around. But remember, sometimes you just can't make people care. And there's nothing you can do about it, but just keep focusing on yourself. My friends now, I have new friends, and they're now people that I have met. They weren't people that I met when I was 4 or 5. Those were people that I met when I started going to high school, and I started, eliminating my friends from negativity. I have friends now that are pursuing their masters. I have friends that are pursuing their doctorate degrees. I have friends that are engineers now. I have friends that are going to college to be lawyers. And I also have friends that have blue-collar certificates. And they're going to be linemen, and they're going to be other things. So. I'm sorry, y'all, if I get a little teary-eyed. Alright, and I've always told myself, I just can't settle for a regular life. I refuse to settle with what others tell me to do. I refuse to believe in the impossible. I believe in possible. Never stop running and never stop pushing the limits. And just never stop. Never quit. Never just keep going even when no one sees anything in you. There's more in life than average. Become a better version of yourself. Do better. Refuse to follow others. Walk your own path, even if it's not a popular path. We all want to be popular with our friends. We always want to do what my friends do, or I want to go to the club and see what they're doing. No, forget that. Do better. Do not accept what comes your way. Go out and hunt for what you want. Refuse to be unhappy. Be happy. Be grateful. You deserve happiness. And that's what you will get if you work for it. You work very hard for it. I, as a person, I'm always growing. Every single day I get up from bed, I'm always wanting to grow, be willing to learn something new. That is a goal of mine. I will not accept limits, for limits are meant to be pushed. When no one thinks you can't, then when you show them you can do it. Never stop believing in yourself. I'm a believer in goals, and I'm a huge believer in having true purpose in life. When whenever we first start out as kids, you know, we start riding the bike and we fall off. What do? We laugh, we get back on the bike. That's what we do as kids. And why can't we do that when we're older? You know, whenever we fall off the path or whenever we fall off the wagon, however people say, we just get back on. Suck it up and get back on that path. If successful people stopped in this world, think about it, you wouldn't have an iPhone, you wouldn't have a computer, you wouldn't have the internet. If those people that were coming up with those things, and they quit and they stopped, would we have those things right now? Obviously we would not. People that keep going will always succeed. Just do not let people drag you down. I just always refuse to settle and get comfortable. I always want to keep growing. I want to keep pushing. I want to show all the naysayers and haters what I'm truly made out of. I remember being in 7th grade, being Hispanic. A math teacher once told me, you're going to do nothing, but you're going to pick, I'll be in the fields and pick blueberries. And that stuck with me ever since. And I still use it every day as fuel, as motivation to be the best that I can be so that I can show them what I really am made of, so I can show them what my people had to fight and and struggle to get to this country to be what I am. And I always tell people, be grateful. Always be grateful. Be awesome in life. Live at the peak of your abilities. I am always growing. I'm always pushing the limits. If you don't push those limits, you will never know what you're truly made out of. And you will prove the naysayers and the haters right. And you don't want that. You don't ever want that. Don't let that happen to you. I'm not letting that happen to me with all those people that told me all the negative things. Find your purpose in life, because if you have no purpose and you're going nowhere in your life, you have no idea what your direction is. Write down your purpose. I'll write down my purpose. I take it with me every day. I have it in my back pocket right now. I keep it in my wallet. I keep it in my mirror at home. I keep it at my work desk job, you know, what I do there in the health department. Have it everywhere. Everywhere I go, in my car. I have it in my car. I see it every single day. My goal, short-term and long-term goals. Just put it everywhere, whether it's in the gym somewhere, whether it's underneath underneath the desk where you go to class so you can see it, and just don't tell nobody about it so they don't take it. But always know your purpose and always write down that goal and look at it every day. It doesn't matter where it is, but as long as you can look at it, and you will achieve it. Look at that goal every day, and just whenever you look at that goal, just imagine that you can just reach out to it. Like it's just right there in front of you. Don't be weak. Know your purpose in life. Walk your own path. Don't follow everybody else's path. You're in control of your life. Think about it like this. Someone out there has less intelligence than you, less money than you, but there's many people out there that are wanting the same things you want. There are people out there that have money. There are people out there that have the success, all that you want. But those people, they had to go through a lot of hard things in life to get to where they are. And that's perfectly fine. If they would have never struggled, they would have never gotten there. If it was easy, I don't think I would be here right now, and neither of y'all would be here. There wouldn't be no colleges. If it was that easy, I would be a millionaire, but I'm not. I know I have to work for it if it was easy, but obviously it's not easy. Life isn't easy. Many people will tell you that you will never reach your dreams because they have never reached their dreams, so they want to pull you down. Don't let them do that. Once you start seeing that happen, eliminate them from your life, or try to empower them. And if you can't do anything, then just tell them, you know, I guess be a good friend and just leave them alone and let them drag their own selves down, but don't let them drag you down and take away sight from what you're seeing. Bring your best to the game every single day, everything you have. Every single day when I walk into the health department, I give it my 110%. So I want to show them what I'm really made out of. Because I got that job when I was like 9 months ago, fresh out of college. I graduated last December from UNCW with a bachelor's degree, 2016. It's almost a year. My God, I'm getting old.
Really?
So now I've been working, I started that job in February. And I got hired, and they knew I didn't have any college experience, so that was my time to shine. That was my time to show them what I'm really made out of. To show them that just because I'm out of college, or to show them because I was just 23, I didn't know anything. I'm 23 and I know a lot of things, and I plan to prove it to them, and I still do to this day until I find another job or leave. But you always got to show it, give your best in everything, no matter what, whether it's in the gym, at your job, whether it's at school, anything, in your relationship with your friends, with boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, your spouse, everything. You know, just bring all of your abilities to the table and just show the world. Show your family, your friends, the community what you're made out of. There's people in the community that are always looking up to you. You may not see that, or you may not think that people in the community think about you or see you. But there's people out there that always do. Never settle for normal. Never settle. Just never stop growing. People will always try to bring you down. That's just life. You just have to keep pushing. Your purpose is something that burns a fire in you. You are counting on yourself every single day. Promise yourself that you will reach out your purpose every single day. Give yourself a reason to get up every single day. Someone that's already doing what you want to do. Have the millions that you want. Have the strength. Have the strength to fight for your dream. You're not doing this for your friends. You're not doing this for anybody else. You're doing this for yourself. Don't make wishes. Wishes don't come true. Dreams. Achieve your dreams. And I always ask, why do you do what you do? Find your why. What drives you? Find your purpose. Without purpose, you just have anywhere in life. You have nowhere in life to go. It's the best thing that can happen to you whenever you find your purpose. It opens doors and moves those mountains and gets in your way in life. Your purpose is everything. Just never take no for an answer. Be fearless, because you can do this. If I can do it, you all can do it. When you know your purpose and you discover your purpose, write it down. Write it down and see it every single day like I do. I know what my purpose is and I see it every single day. And it reminds me of who I am and what I want to be and how I'm going to achieve it. There's nothing more powerful than a human being with a purpose. Someone is always waiting for you to fall and mess up. And when you feel challenged, what are you going to do? You get up and you keep pushing. Keep going. Let that drive get you out of where you've been. It'll never be an easy road when you fall down and get back up. And you just got to keep going. You got to push those limits, because when you die, they're not going to remember the house you had, the car you had, or all the nice clothes that you had. They're going to remember the legacy that you left behind. You want to leave a legacy. You want to be remembered for something great. Always be obsessed with self-development. Never stop and never stop learning. Never stop reaching for all of your dreams and your goals. We only get one crack at life. That's all we get, one life. You better do everything you can with it, because that's all we get. Tell yourself that you will be great. Every single day when you get up in the morning, tell yourself you will be great. Also, your purpose will change as you grow up. As you're obsessed with just changing and growing your mind and everything. Your purpose will change. That's a good thing, because you're improving. Always improve. And always make sure when you ask that why, make sure it's big enough. When your why is big enough, then you will know what you're truly capable of. If your goals are easy to achieve, then they're not big goals. Make big goals. If your goals don't scare you, you're not going to get anywhere what you want. Your goals have to scare you. Think big. Don't think small. If your goals are really easy to achieve, then I guess anybody could do it. Setting goals is very important, because it gives you a reason to live for every single day. A person that has no goals works for people that have goals. Think about that. A person that has no goals works for people that have goals. You must have a clear picture of your goals and your purpose. If you can't see your target, then you're going to miss your goal. And you don't ever want to miss. Life is short for missing. You got to figure out that purpose. Find it. Let that fire fuel you. Make it a priority to always work on yourself every single day to achieve success. And like I was saying, think big, never think small. That's the thing when I was younger, people always used to say, you just get a little job and just work. No. I want to do something and achieve it, achieve that goal. Once I find that goal, I'm going to find another goal and achieve that goal. And just keep going, moving up. Statistics show that 3% of Americans don't even know what their purpose is. A lot of us don't know what our purpose is in life is. Find it. 3%. Be part of that 3% that knows. Every day commit one thing that will get you closer to your purpose. All those small steps that you take every single day to achieve your purpose, that will just get you closer and closer and closer to achieving that goal. Having no goals will result in never achieving your goals. If you have no goals, you just have nothing. Make goals, don't make wishes. Just wishes never come true. Work until you get it. Keep seeing that vision. Never let go of that vision. Always see it. Your reason why will feed your life. Talking is not enough. You must do the work. Tell yourself that you achieve all of your goals. How bad do you really want it? Many people say that their goals are impossible to achieve because it is hard to achieve and it feels impossible. I honestly don't think that's true. Break down that goal and achieve it in little smaller goals until you get to it, step by step. Those are the steps in life that would just get you closer and closer to where you want to be, because before you know it, you would have reached that goal. When you reach that goal, you're going to be like, holy crap, I reached my goal, now what? Well, guess what? Make another goal and achieve that goal. Keep going. You would have never gotten there if you would have never made any kind of short-term or long-term goals. And I'm a firm believer in making short-term and long-term goals. I really am. Because without it, I think you would live life with no purpose or anything at all. And if you don't make goals, you will just never get to where you want to get. And also, don't ever let people tell you what you're going to do. Don't ever let them tell you what you're going to do, because you're in control of your life. They don't control your life, and you don't control theirs. You focus on yourself, focus on school, focus on whatever you want to do in life, and you keep going, keep pushing. A lot of us want to keep going to 4-year schools. A lot of us think that because we're from Duplin County, we can't go anywhere. That's a lie. I was born in Kennesville. I'm a Duplin County native. I came here, the TRiO program helped me out. I got my associates in 2 years, and after I graduated, I went to UNCW. I graduated with my bachelor's. Guess what? Now I'm working on my master's. I'm doing it online because I have to work now. You know, I guess we all got to grow up and pay the bills and stuff. But I'm still going. There's nothing stopping me. I had troubles in the family. Sister passed away last year. And that doesn't stop me. It just gives me more fuel to improve myself, to be the better man in the house. You got to keep going. Don't ever let nothing stop you. Nothing. Look at no obstacle. Honestly, there is a lion in all of us. And we should all let that lion out. You are more powerful than you think. A lot of us don't see that. With a weak mindset, you will never get anywhere. I get to where I am by just making goals and achieving them. Every single day I do something I commit myself to do something new, or do a random act of kindness to somebody so that they can see, man, somebody sees something in me, somebody sees potential. You know, everybody wants that. So if you want that, then you show it so that they can also show it one day back to somebody else. Give back. Each day, believe it or not, I get up and I read something about, my master's right now is in healthcare administration. I want to run a health department, learning with my doctors. I really want to run a hospital. Big hospital. Like I said, think big. Don't let nothing stop you. And each day what I do is I get up and I look up CEOs, or I look up presidents of hospitals, or I look at health directors and see what they do, what they've done to get there. And I see what their habits are. And something that I've noticed is trend with each one of them is each one of them gets early in the morning, they read something, and then they make goals for that day, what they're going to achieve just that one day. Here I am making goals for long term. But yet they make goals every single day. So that should tell you successful people are always making goals and are always wanting to see something in their life. They want to feel accomplished. And I always just read what the greats are doing. And I know that one day I'm going to get there, slowly but surely, but I will get there, because nothing will stop me. If your mind is strong, then your life is strong. When you are committed, you become consistent. And when you become consistent, you build momentum. You must make the commitment 100% every single day. That little specific commitment will get you closer to your goal. That builds character, that builds a healthy, powerful habit. And when you create a habit, it's great. Just that little small commitment. Motivation comes within you. And like I said, just because you're from Duplin County doesn't mean anything. If you say that, that is an excuse. Because I'm from Duplin County, and I know where I'm going to be at. And always be proud where you come from, because Duplin County has a very powerful community. And you may think that many of them didn't go to school or anything. They may look stupid, but they're not stupid. We're not stupid people. Even if we're from Duplin County, we're not. We can go out there and we can change the world. But when people say I'm from Duplin County, or I went to Wallersville, or I went to a little small high school, that's just an excuse. And excuses get you nowhere. Excuses will never make you rich. Excuses will never get you all that success that you want for it. Excuses just basically are not going to give you anything in life, and you will never build a legacy. Never chase the money. Always chase your why and your purpose. Live your purpose. Money doesn't make you happy. There's a lot of I have a few friends that are wealthy, and they're never happy. They're miserable, and they just sit in their own misery. The money, whenever you start becoming successful, the money will start following everywhere you go. When you start leaving steps behind you, people are going to see that's a very successful man. And we put him in bigger positions to run our bigger corporations, to run our bigger hospitals, or run our institutions. Your purpose in life will make you happy. And like I said, I'm from Duplin County. I remember when I was little, my family left off just $10,000 a year. Here, yeah, there's some people here that make $30,000 or $40,000. Can you imagine what we could have done, or what I could have had, all the toys I would have had for Christmas? No, that doesn't matter to me. All that is just materialistic. Honestly, for Christmas, I really don't care to get anything. It's just how I've always been. I don't care about that. I care about empowering people, inspiring people, telling them how I got there. That's what really matters to me. You know, and always chase that purpose. A lion never stops chasing his prey until he catches it. Be that lion. Chase after that dream until you get it. You pursue it until you have it in your grasp. Do not let anyone say you won't catch that dream. Catch it and prove them wrong. I am proving so many people wrong. Yeah, it makes me happy, but I wish that whenever they see me, they see how wrong they were, and maybe they learn from me. I don't mean to bash anybody or anybody. That's not right. You don't bash anybody. You empower them and try to make them to do better. Just never be normal. Just never be normal. I was never the normal one. I know in high school they will always ask me, what are you going to do after high school? I don't know. I guess go to college. And I'd be like, what? You're not going to work? No. Oh, okay. I was always the oddball one out. I was never popular in high school. I wasn't the jock that was the quarterback. I wasn't either that smart student. It just wasn't. I wasn't either of those things. I was just the oddball one out. But remember, for you to be number one, and always remember the number one is a non-number. So, and just always be the one that says always talking about their goals. The one that is always saying, I will reach that goal and I will do it. You just wait and see. Always make those kind of friends. You're always going to have those kind of friends that always make what you think may be unrealistic goals, but to them is probably very achievable, and they're just doing it in different ways than you ever could have imagined. The only thing that matters is what you think and what you are doing. What matters is what you see in yourself. What matters is what you're achieving and will achieve. Never impress people. Impress yourself. Impressing others is way too much hard work. It's too much work. You're not doing it to make a living for them. You're not doing it to make them happy. You're doing it to make your own self happy, to build your own life, to make secure your own financial security and all that. Build mental strength. Every day, at least do 30 minutes of reading on a topic that encourages you in life, on a topic that gets you going, that gets you motivated, that gives you that fire, that makes you, hopefully that gets you finding that purpose in your life. It's like, for example, I want to be a great director one day. Not a great director. I don't want to be just any director. I want my name to ring out, my last name. Whenever somebody hears it, it's like, oh yeah, I know that fellow. I've heard about him. Or I saw somewhere in the newspaper about him. Each day, I read 30 minutes of what directors do every single day for the health departments. And I try to learn from that. I buy their books from CEOs that they write, and I learn what they do to be very successful. And just imagine if you do that for 30 minutes each day, just 30 minutes, how much time that accumulates to be in just 10 years. That can be probably over days, months, years. That's just you learning within 30 minutes. You can learn a lot every single day. And sometimes we all just have to start somewhere. I started out in high school, didn't know what I wanted to do. I came to James Brunt, and the TRiO program helped me out. They basically somewhat set my foundation for what my career I wanted to do. So you always have to start somewhere. Never make excuses. People always say there's no resources out there. That's a lie. There's plenty of resources out there. You're just too lazy to go out there and get them. You have to work for it. Get started. You can get started. If you want to do something, you will find a way. Once you have that purpose in you, and you want to achieve it, you will find a way to achieve it. Plenty of opportunities that just make a plan. It's like Brian, Mr. Boria, and Miss Pam were here to start me out when I had nowhere to start. I had no idea what I wanted to do in life. And with doing this program, I was like, hey, they kind of gave me a direction, kind of started finding my purpose, and then I remember Jessie King, or Jessie Wren now, I don't know what she, Blanc now, she got married. I remember her in the, what was it, the ACA class? There's one thing that stuck with me, and she was very passionate about when she taught, and that's why I always loved her, and I always keep in touch with her. She said, always write goals and write them down and achieve them. And when I was in that class, I was like, man, whatever. But it stuck with me. And I would just think, oh, okay. So I made a little goal. I'll make a name this class. I got a name that class, now what? I have to make another goal. Okay, I'll finish off the semester. Finish off the semester. Okay, now what? I'll finish this year of school. Finished the year of school, and I did it again. That's 2 years. And before I know it, I was walking the stage with James Sprunt. Now what? Keep going. I kept pushing those limits. A lot of people, I never thought I was going to see myself reaching that bachelor's, but here I am with a bachelor's working on my master's. And all of y'all can do it too. If I can do it, being 18, 19, 20 years old, anybody can do it. Age doesn't matter. Even if you started at 40, it does not matter what age. As long as you get started and you keep going and don't stop and build that consistency. And once you reach that goal, just keep making more goals. And you just have to start now, so you can enjoy later. Work hard now. I want to work very hard right now and molding myself in what I want to be whenever I retire. If I do retire with 50 or 60, I have no idea. I think I would just get really bored sitting at home doing nothing. So when you work hard, you also have to be grateful. Never forget to be grateful. Always give back. Give back to the community. Remember that maybe you had a rough life, maybe you didn't have a good home, but remember there was people in the community that always thought about you, always invited you to, hey, come to church, or hey, come have dinner with us, or hey, let's hang out for a little bit. Always be grateful. Always remember where you come from. Never forget. And then just never forget about any of where you come from or anything. Always be grateful. Write down your goals. And then show them. Show the people that said you can't do it. Show them that you write it down and you can achieve it. You control your life, and I control mine by knowing what I want to become in life, and that's being a health director. You have to work, and you have to keep working. Never have any doubts in your life. Don't doubt yourself. Empower yourself. Tell yourself you can do it. Tell yourself that you will do it. Tell yourself that you can do anything in the world that you want to be. And that's true. When people tell you that, it's really true. Work on your weaknesses until they become your strengths. Work on your flaws until they become your fire. Work on your problems until they become your power. 72% of people in Duplin County have received their high school diplomas. People are always saying, don't become the statistic. I'm a little iffy about that, because 10% have achieved their bachelor's degree. I'm at 10% now. Okay. 3% in Duplin County hold their master's degree. They have their master's degree. Okay, I'm working to be there. And remember, I always said, always be the oddball one out. Always be the oddball. 1% in Duplin County have reached their doctorates. The number 1 is an odd number. And that's where I'm going to be. And once you reach your goal, just keep making more and more and more. Find your purpose and know your purpose. Once you get to the top of that mountain, climb another mountain. Seek more growth. Don't seek for more materialistic things. This is just the beginning for all of us, for all of you. You all just sitting here are pushing for more, seeking growth. If you weren't, you wouldn't be here. None of y'all. If y'all didn't want to grow, none of us would be here right now. If you want to be the best, you must outwork the best in the room. No one can save us but ourselves. You must feed your mind with greatness and wisdom. Feed your mind. If you want to become healthy, read healthy books. If you want to become successful, read what other people, how they got to be successful. Read their books. You want to make big bucks and learn how the big hunters up there have done it. And learn from them and how they have gotten there. You know, like I said, always think big. Never think small. Never cut yourself short. Don't ever do that. Surround yourself with doers and dreamers. Eliminate those people that want to pull you down. Eliminate those slowly. Start slowly. It's like, okay, you know, just start slowly letting, you know, away from you. Surround yourself with people that are going to inspire you and just become great. Eliminate anyone with an average mindset. Seek out those odd people, like I've been telling you. Those odd ones that have these huge goals that you think they're never going to reach, but yet you're wrong. The ones that think anything is possible. Just make goals, never give up. Surround yourself with people that will build you up, and always work hard and know your purpose. And I have followed so many people online, so many successful people, CEOs and everything, and I have emailed. And I'm not afraid to email them or send them letters. But here next February or sometime next March, I have a meeting with the Bojangles like CEO, and I'm gonna talk with him and see how he got there to be where he wants to be. And I plan on doing it. Am I nervous? I'm very nervous. I'm gonna talk to this man that like runs Bojangles that gives us happiness for dinner, right? So it's gonna be great. And I write to these people. I'm not afraid to talk to these people. Don't be afraid. Go out there and talk to them. Don't just go out there and ask them how they've done it. They're no different than us. They all put their pants on the same way you do. They all take a shower. They're just very successful people. They never quit. They never quit. And I have never quit. I don't plan on quitting. Although life can get hard, but that's life. If it wasn't hard, it wouldn't make you into a great person that you want to be or will become. Just keep going, keep pushing, push those limits. That's what they're there for. They're meant to be pushed. And I know by taking this program, it gave me a lot of direction in life. And I'm truly grateful that this program is set in stone. Because if I can do it, all of you can do it. Once you're done with your associates, go out there and reach your bachelor's. And then after that, reach your master's. And after that, do your doctorate. But one thing I will tell you is never compare yourself to anybody else. Don't compare yourself to me. Don't compare yourself to her, him, her. Don't do that. You're in control of your life. That's it. You are in control of your life. Never compare yourself to others, because others have different things or different obstacles in their life that they have to go through, and you don't. And that's how I see the world. So I really hope y'all enjoyed my speech.
I can speak for real. I've been here for about 14 years. We have got so many people out here to talk. Like you said, one is odd number, but I'll put you one from basically what you have said to me. It really, really touches everyone here. Yes. So really, really want to thank you. It's really, really inspiring, you know.
And I'm always grateful for where I come, and they always. And also, I forgot to tell you, I know I had my high school counselor always told me, you know, always give back. Yeah. And it's just little things like that when people put in your life, you know, it sticks with you for some reason. I have no idea, but it stuck with me. And I was like, okay, I'll give back. And this is just one of my ways of giving back, you know, to empower my own people, the people that think that from Duplin County they're on amount to anything. That's just
we had Michael Jordan come from Duplin County, y'all.
And if you imagine
yeah, but since you left, you said something during your speech that, you know, for example, the teacher that you said, the math teacher that was, I don't know how to put it to you.
That said he was gonna work in the fields.
Yeah, that was approximately 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I was in 7th grade.
Yeah, but the point I want to emphasize on that particular area, I'm sure that one has been a catalyst to change your mindset. So basically what I'm trying to say is that when people say things, you don't react to things the way they come. Think positive out of it and try to make something out of
it. Use it, like I said, use it as fuel.
Yeah.
Use it as motivation. Don't hold on to it.
Yeah.
Don't hold on to it, because imagine you holding on to a rope and
some
keep
people
holding.
just
What's
think
gonna
like
happen?
a grudge, you know?
You're gonna get rope burn.
Yeah.
Let go of it and just say, bless their hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
Say, bless your heart, and I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Yeah. Really
I just took a
inspired.
good look at the people around me, at the negativity that they had, and I just said, okay, I gotta step out of this box. I ain't gonna be stuck here no more.
And I
And
like what I
I
said,
stepped out of that box.
That's right.
what I said about sometimes you have to cut off
Yeah.
negative friends.
Mhm.
Because, you know, lots of times they get jealous, they don't want you to do better than them. So, you know, you do have to sometimes go and eliminate some of them, because you don't need to be around that
You
negativity,
still be
because
their
you
friend,
eventually
but
start
they're
talking
arm's
like them.
length. That's what
Yeah.
grandma used to say.
Because
"They're
if you
arm's length."
If you hang out with negative people, you'll become negative.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true because, just like I was always taught, my parents, they was, like, when I was coming up, real deep into religion, all that stuff.
Mhm.
They didn't allow us to hang around certain people because a bad association with spa used to have it. If you hang around a person that drinks or smoke or something like that, sooner or later you're gonna be like that.
Yeah.
We all are not perfect, but that's how they brought us up. And another thing too, as me being an older person, I'm older than everybody in this classroom. I
Come
was
on
bra-
now, Ms. Lee.
Oh, yes, I'm older than everybody in this classroom. I had a job, I was in sales, and I remember what you just said about reading book. I had a luncheon with the CEO at Home Depot, and I worked at Home Depot until I retired. And when I retired, I said, you know what, I'm not gonna stop here. I'm gonna keep going and keep going and keep pushing. So I thought about it, and I wrote a paper about this too. And matter of fact, I may let you see it before I leave. I think I have it in my bag.
Yes, ma'am.
How I was afraid to come to James Front because I thought it was just young people here, you know, and I asked myself,
Oh, no.
how am I gonna fit into the group? And then I said, well, you know, I have skill, I have talent, I have knowledge, I'm gonna press right on. So I'm not gonna listen to the negativity,
Yeah.
because as you hang around negative people, you will be negative. As you hang
Yeah, that's
around
right.
positive people, you will be positive.
They will
And
empower
if you
you.
wanna be successful, you gotta hang around successful people. So out of all the places I went, and I went to Coastal, but it's just something about Coastal, it didn't ring a bell to me. But when I came to James Brown, when I met all of the staff and TRiO and the teachers in the office, and I felt like I was home. So then, one of the teachers I had was an English instructor, and I said to her, I talked to her, I said, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I said, I'm old, I'm gonna do it. I made a goal every month. I said, I pray to God, I don't want no C, don't want no D, don't want no F. I said, God, I excel, I'm a hard worker, dedicated, I excel in school, and I'm gonna get an A. That's what my plan was, to get an A. And all the time so far, I have all A's since I've been here, just on the 2 leaves. And I'm still reading, and like you said, read something every day. I read every single day. I read on something that happening, because what I would like to do, if God's will, before I leave the earth, I would like to leave my name on a book that I'm gonna write about
There you
kids,
go.
and I wanna work for the kids. You know, these kids with cancer, my heart
Yes,
is just there for them. And so I know, as you hang around extraordinary people,
Yeah.
you're gonna be extraordinary. As you hang around ordinary people, you're gonna be ordinary. And as you hang around negative people, you're gonna be negative, so you don't wanna hang around those. Because those are the ones that will put you down. They would say, oh, you know you too old to go to college. You ain't gonna get nowhere. You can't do this. Prove them wrong. And I said, tell Satan, back away, you's a liar, because I'm going to get all I can get.
I flip it around on them. I try to give them positive. The negative ones, I'm always trying to shoot something
Well,
positive.
sometimes you can't shape it in them.
Yeah,
They have to
you can.
shape it in themselves.
Yeah.
They have to have it in their heart. They have to want to do it for themselves.
That's right.
I mean, I see all of these kids every day. I talk to all of these kids. I stop by there, speak to them every single day, no matter what. Put a smile on my face.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm not in the best to help myself. But when I smile at these kids, they smile back at me. That makes me feel even better.
Yeah.
You understand? And be nice to them. That's what I do. Be nice to these kids. You understand? Because I take these kids. She can be my granddaughter. She can be my granddaughter. And some can be my kids. And that's how I treat them. And they're a really nice kid. And I try to help them.
Anyway.
Especially the one when I see they going away. Just like one boy was barking with his
Yeah.
pants hanging
Yeah,
out here.
yeah.
I said, excuse me, son, pull your pants up,
Yeah.
please. And he said, oh, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. The next day he came walking towards me, he said, look, I got a belt on. I said, "Ooh,
That's good, yeah.
you know, so you have to show.
Somebody about using a
And
bad
another
word
thing
yesterday.
too, and another thing too, I forget his name. Another thing too, you have to to show example and be a model for kids. You know, that's what you gotta do, like gossiping, I don't play around with that.
No.
If somebody come to me and gossip, I say, I'll tell you what, this is how I am, and I'm, what's your name?
Rigo.
Rigo, this is how I am.
Rika?
Just,
Rigo.
just in
Rigo.
case she come here and tell me something, gossip about somebody, if, for,
And you tell her.
wait a minute, no, this is how I am, and I ain't never stop, and if you gossip about Miss Morgan, and I'm here, and you just told me, she does, hey, go tell Miss Morgan what you just told me.
Yeah.
And I walk away.
Yeah.
That's how I am. Always been like that. That's how I came
Thank you so
up.
much.
Any more questions?
Negativity.
Any questions y'all have for me?
But I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Just-
things that you brought up about your
Yeah.
dream. And when you
You
dream
said
big,
you
you think big.
I went to USW.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I graduated last year.
But your major was in
I
health?
remember him.
My major was, okay, I got here my associate in arts, and I transferred,
I
and I got
remember.
my major, my bachelor's in public health.
Okay.
Now I'm working my master's, I'm doing it online through Colorado State University. I'm doing it on healthcare administration. Then I want to get my doctorates. Don't know where I want to achieve that at yet, but I want to get it in healthcare administration as well.
Okay, are you gonna stay in this area once you get on? Or you can try, or are you just gonna move to a bigger?
I probably plan to go get that experience, to go learn, see more things out there in the world. But I think I will always come back to Duplin County. I will try to run something, like the health department
Oh, yeah.
or the hospital. That's the plan. That's where I'm from. You know, you can never leave home apparently. As a yard.
And your last name is?
Castellanos.
Castellanos.
Castellanos, yes ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
I remember.
Different.
Yeah.
I'll remember that name,
So
Castellanos.
just always think big, dream big.
I'll be looking for you.
Think
And
big.
leave it to
I'll
God.
be looking for you here, Duplin General.
I'm
Might
gonna
be
pray
in
for you
healthcare
too.
group.
One day.
I might
I'm
be working with him one
That's
day.
right,
That's great.
that's right.
One day.
Let's give Rico another hand. And we know we can't pay you for that
Oh,
wonderful
no.
speech today, but we do have a small gift for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just want to say thank you, and we hope that you come back.
I will.
Yeah.
Come back.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful,
Yeah,
wonderful.
it was good.
Please, everybody, make sure that you have signed in and that you pay